starts and never ends. Tune and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Did y'all really think I was going to allow the day to end without getting into this season finale of 90 Day Fiance, the single life? What is wrong with you? My God. Hello. You. I know we usually meet at 6 o'clock to be on tour together, but today at work, it was good. You know, I mean, we had like 3 small pallets, right? So not too much. I had to stay over for a little bit to do it. But then when I got home, y'all, the opportunities that I found from 6 p.m. all the way up to now, I have been working on those 2 opportunities. Be here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I am talking about these 2 opportunities from the top of the show. If you are a content creator, influencer, or a hustler trying to make your way known in the world, you need to be here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. From the top of the show, I am not playing with y'all with these 2 opportunities. I'm going to guide you through each one so you can see what you need to do, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into 90 Day Fiance, the single life, because, oh my God, we got a lot to talk about, a whole lot to get through, because higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Let's get to it, because, my God, what a season finale. I forgot to put Gino in the description box, brother. I cannot. Let's talk, okay? So we kick it off with Sophie, right? Sophie has texted Pedro and he has not responded, right? So for those of you who don't know, in the last episode, Sophie went out on a date with another man, had a good time, kissed him and everything, and Pedro is just so heartbroken over it. Poor baby. You need your baba, you need your pacifier, you need your rah, your rattle. Because my God, bro, what is wrong? Y'all are not together. Okay, y'all are not together. Y'all are not together. Okay, this is why I have for Pedro. I have a wonderful lullaby. Give me a moment. Because yeah, you need this. You need this. Okay, desperately. So give me a moment, y'all. Because I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Okay, there we go. Because I'm just like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, for real, give me a moment, y'all. Pedro, this is for you. I just want you to know this, since you acting like a child, we're going to treat you like a child, bro.
Crying. I'll make them stop. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Welcome in.
Go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Goo gaga time for you. La da da la da suru yeah. La da la 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 da 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 pa sa do 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 ah. Hush now, child. Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Very catchy.
Goo gaga time for
Very
you.
catchy.
La da da la da suru yeah. La da la 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 da 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 pa sa do 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 ah. Hush now, child. Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Goo gaga time for you. La da da la da suru yeah. La da la 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 da 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 pa sa do 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 ah. Hush now, child.
That's what you need, Pedro, because you have been acting like a baby all season long. Like, my God, like, bruh, I don't get your existence. You had Chantel. Hey, I got into it. She would have been Chantel Lee. Okay? Because she really has no problems. She stuck with you for a lot of ish. And then the gag is, your mama says to Sophie, have you tasted my son's banana and eggs? Yo, cream stick and your munchkins. Okay, munchkin donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, follow the analogy. And then your sister Nicole, who had to get breast implants to look like a woman. Y'all were not together. Stop that shit. You feel like she cheated on you and everything in between, and she stole your stuff. I mean, you giving Angela Bassett energy. She a lie and she a cheat. I don't want her no more. Y'all were never together. Good damn. Crazy thing is, you said, I know I need to text her. Bruh. See, this is the thing, right? If you don't want to communicate with somebody, let them know that. Or be a responsible adult and say, hey, listen, I've been busy, but that doesn't mean I forgot about you. I want to have a conversation so we can work all this out, because I do believe something could be here. Be comprehensive enough in your brain to take on a conversation. God. Okay, so last day in the Dominican Republic, there's a phone party at the hotel. So Liz, Julia, and Sophie are going to go to it. And like Sophie's saying, just communicate with me. Vila is coming, right? So Vila's been dating Liz for basically the whole season. And Sophie says if Pedro doesn't come, he will be upset. She will be upset, rather. So Vila comes, right? Hanging out this and third, and Pedro is not coming. Vila tried his best to get Pedro to come outside, but Pedro's not coming. And Sophie said that is being spiteful and emotionally immature. And I fully agree. Like, if somebody is legitimately trying their best right now, they may be overdoing it, but you have to recognize this. I said this to my good friend and coworker today. Boys and girls want spontaneity. Men and women want security. It's not that you can't be spontaneous. They just want to see that you can handle your shit. And for some women, including their mothers and their fathers and their brothers and their sisters and everybody in between, they will have their walls up so tight, that you have to keep showing them consistency until those walls break down, where it's like, oh my God, I can breathe. Because when a woman or a man has not had stability, they don't know what to do with it, right? And so I think that's what's going on here with, Pedro, because he's never had stability. He feels like He's got to hold on to the spontaneity of what's happening right now, and he's forgotten that you have to build up to something, right? So there is that, child. So that's Pedro. We're gonna be going back and forth because this is the finale. I'm like, why is this episode so long? I forgot to see how long it was, but it just kept going and going. I'm like, oh, this is the finale. Okay, so and like I said, 14 to 15 episodes, right? So I was right on it. So then we're with Courtney. So Courtney and Philip, they are dating. Okay. Colt is living in Philip's house. And, they go outside to Philip's pool. And Colt is in a chair with his leg up like a showgirl. And so, they are cooking him a final meal. I put death row meal because Courtney said, like, this is the final meal before you go to the execution chamber. All that stuff, and Courtney said eat up, and I'm just like, good Lord Jesus, why is that going to be a meme or a gift? Okay, so then it's the time to go conversation because Colt can actually walk now, and Courtney said that I need to cut off communication with you because I'm just done, and also I don't want to hurt Philip and our relationship. And so Colt is going to go to Brazil to see if he can work out with Diana. And this is the thing, right? When Colt said, and I quote, like, wow, you're my ride or die. Bruh, she was your ride or die until you did what you did. You released yourself in video form and sent it to other women while you were living with Courtney and her parents. Her parents opened up their home because it's not Courtney's home. I mean, it is Courtney's home because, Courtney's their own car. But you get what I mean. Courtney had to go to her parents and say, can you guys let in my boyfriend? Which they had every right to say no. But somehow, through the love, grace, and space of God Almighty, Alpha, Omega, the beginning, the end, Jehovah Jireh, my provider, the Prince of Peace, she was able to get you inside their home. So, bro, you did this to yourself. So she's cutting off communication with you because of what the fuck you did. You had somebody in your corner. I mean, if Courtney didn't show what a wife was, I don't know, bruh. And you've done this every single fucking damn relationship. And your mother, my God, I don't know why she didn't swallow you. Because Debbie is like, well, my son called, I fell him, I dropped him on his head when he was little. And, I just wish he would be a man. He can't be a man because sadly, he wasn't raised to be one. Yeah, apparently Debbie and her husband, they were together for a very long time. So it's like, how sway? And not to mention, too, it's like, bruh, how in the world do you expect to come back to the woman that's taking care of you after you did all that? There ain't near a woman alive that would put up with a fifth, quarter, or a half of the shit you done, Colt. So, no, you did that to yourself, bro. And you deserve every fucking bit of it, okay? All right, look at this. We're going to be going back and forth, y'all. So just hold on, okay? So then we're with Vanja, right? So Vanja is with Tony's parents. Tony's parents, they go to church. The mom prays. And Tony's, dad says that, we want, we need to be connected to something, right? And so as y'all know, oh my God, what was it? What was it? Quebecistan or something like that. Vanja is from overseas, right? So in her home country, Muslim, Catholic, and Orthodox Christian are the religions. And no, I think it was Croatia, I believe, right? So with that being said, there was a war, and everybody who was Muslim, Catholic, and Orthodox Christian, they all got along, but then of course the war divided everybody. So she was around people who were religious, but her parents weren't religious. And so, she had a very heavy childhood. And like I said before, for Vanja to be so open and transparent and sorry on my eye, and vulnerable, right, was really something special, right? Because in the world of 90 Day Fiance, we really don't get to hear stuff like that. I know that it was Jovi and his wife, right? I think it was like the war on Ukraine and everything else. There's been times where, the world engages with 90 Day Fiance, but to bring religion to the forefront of, cable television, I thought that was a very, very brave thing for Vanja to do, right? So, the mom says, I don't know if she's the right person for Tony. And Tony was like, I believe that they saw your heart and that, hopefully that they see that she makes me happy, right? So then Tony gets a gift and, it is in a box, and then there's another box, and it's a heart box, right? And of course, we know what that is. It's usually a ring, right? It's usually a ring. But no, it's not a ring. It's a key to Tony's house, right? And my mom has always said, make sure that sorry, y'all. I'm all over here and stuff. I'm on vertical, so my bad. So like I said, but y'all can still hear me though. But anyway, let me get back in center. So with this key to Tony's house, right? I just feel like this. Tony has been off the rails all season, right? He was upset about Vanja dancing with somebody else. He was upset about, Vanja going overseas. And it's just one thing after another, right? And I'm just like, bruh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? And it's just quite sad to me that Tony wants wife benefits, but yet he's not giving husband energy. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. It's hurtful that he is asking for wife benefits, but he's not giving husband energy. It's sad that he's wanting wife benefits, but he's not giving husband energy, right? And I was just like, no. I mean, to have somebody that flip-floppy all the time, no. That's like a content creator saying, I don't go to where I'm not welcomed or where I'm not invited. Well, here's the thing, right? If you don't show yourself in an inviting fashion, in a welcoming fashion, why would anybody welcome you or invite you to be anywhere? That just is one of the most asinine statements I've ever heard on social media. Like, I don't go to where I'm invited. Do you show yourself in a friendly manner? Probably not. So I just could not. I just could not. Okay. So that's Vanja. We'll go back to her in a little bit. So then we're with Kim. And Kim and Wayne and, Wayne's daughters are all there along with Jamal. And there's this game called Skittles. So it's like bowling, but it's really not. So all these pins are set up, but you have to hit the first one, right? So it's not like you can just hit another pin, but you have to hit the first one. It looked like it was a fun game. It reminded me of cornhole, right? Just a little bit, but it was with, wooden pin. And so, Jamal, right, talks about, Kim and, what she's went through, and that, the person she dated was 20 years younger, and Wayne also dated people younger. And so, that was a thing. And so Wayne's daughters, gave some red flags about Wayne. And they said that, one of the things that my dad will do is change himself. And then after a while, he's unhappy and then he's not acting himself. And then also, too, to be in a relationship where you think that there's no baggage, but it's not realistic, or you think that people won't bring in baggage, but that's not realistic. And I want to say those two daughters, Wayne, well done, good sir. You have raised some beautiful, strong, and confident Black women. I love their responses. I love their tenor. I love their tone. They just seem like really good people. And what I really appreciate about Kim this season is, sure, she gave her kids up for adoption. Do y'all not know how many adoption stories have not been heard? And I think that this has put adoption on the forefront of America's mind in a way that's really never been done before in this fashion. And I do hope that for everybody who is in the system, that, this gives them hope that there can be a good life for them. Of course, not everybody who is adopted has had a good life, but that doesn't mean that they don't get to have a good life for themselves. They make their own way. But also, too, hopefully, in 2028, when we're out this national nightmare of this kook of a president, his administration, and his supporters, and we get the country back, that money will be invested into CASA, which those are advocates advocating for children and for teenagers and young adults to be able to get good foster homes, right? So hopefully money will be invested in that, because I think Kim's story was probably the realest storyline all season long, right? So there we go to Gino. My God. Oh my God, Gino. You should have just stuck with Natalie. Like, Natalie actually wanted to give you a legitimate shot. You got in your own way. Okay? All right, so let's get to it. So we'll get to Gino in just. So with Gino, right? Gino needs closure, right? So he's going to this place, and they got like different crystals, this, that, and third, but he's going to meet a lawyer because he's ready to divorce Jasmine. Now, y'all remember at the top of the season, Natalie asked, are you divorced from Jasmine? And Gino said no. Child, you know what? The MVP of the season is Natalie. Give it up for Natalie. Give it up for Natalie. Give it up for Natalie. Because she put up with a lot from Gino that she did not have to put up with. Sincerely. I hope Natalie finds love. I really do. Because, like, bruh, you're not going to find anybody out here that can be with you on that level. Like, she really likes Gino. And I felt bad for Natalie. I really did. Like, you were talking to other girls, this, that, and third. And listen, I feel like there's a difference, right? Because somebody said to me one time, like, I see you, talking, I see you, like, commenting and other, ladies, Instagram, comment sections, this, that, and third. I do that all the time. Because for one, it doesn't hurt to be supportive. Number two, why not? And number three, until a ring is on this finger, I'm single, right? But that don't mean I don't want to be in a relationship. But it is different when you are in communication with somebody and y'all feel a vibe that's going towards a relationship. That's completely different, right? So with all that being said, Tom, who is the attorney, has been an attorney for 13 years. And because Jasmine had a child with somebody else, Gino is the father. You are the father. Shout out to Maury. But like I said, with that, I think Jasmine and that dude should be responsible for the child, not Gino. Not to defend him at all, because we're going to get to Gino here in a little bit and chat. I'm like, oh, there's no way in hell Natalie's going to take you back. And nor should she. Let's continue. So now we're back with Sophie. Good damn. Sophie. So Pedro is not texting her, right? And Pedro said he needs to answer. I, talked about that at the top of the show, but now this is where it really magnifies, right? So Pedro said that he was going to, leave tomorrow, but he changed his flight to right now. And he was like, Sophie used me like a paper towel and just washed her ass with me. I'm like, first of all, that would be toilet paper, sir. Okay? All right, moving on. Or a flushable wipe. One of those two. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But when he said he's got a lot of dignity, I'm like, bro, what you doing is not dignified. You are being a coward, a wimp, and a whole pussy out here. You are. You are weak, you are feeble-minded, and you are decrepit in your behavior. You are. Sophie went out on a date. She's single, you single. Not like you haven't had your free for all. But you got dignity, though. Says who? Your mama? Your sister? Like I said, your sister had to get breast implants to look like a woman. And somehow she placed ninth place in a pageant. I don't know who Nicole sucked off in order to get to that. I don't know how she had to throw it from the back and who did it to her. But no, she did not get into that pageant and get into ninth place on integrity. She did not. Her dude cheated on her, and the dude sold cell phone cases. Nothing wrong with, people sell cell phone cases as long as you're doing a decent job. But bruh, and he had somebody on the side. And then your mama her grandmother should have swallowed her. But that's neither here nor there. Let's continue on. But Pedro has dignity. Said nobody ever. Go watch the Family Chantel, then come back and then move on. So then we're with Kim. So Kim is at Wayne's house, and as she walks into Wayne's house, there's a sketch of Kim and Jamal. And Kim says, what is this, Silence of the Lamb? And so it was a picture that Kim sent to, to Wayne, right? So Kim's at Wayne's house, rather. Wayne, made the sketch of Kim and Jamal based on the picture that Kim sent. I thought it was very sweet, right? And Kim, let me tell you something. She is a hoot. I'm like, wait a minute, you did you not realize you were talking to this guy? But anyway, so Wayne is down for a relationship. But also, too, she talks about the children that she put up for adoption. And Wayne, I have to give you applause here, brother, because you did your good damn thing on this. I just have to give it to you, good sir. It's delayed. Let me do that one more time. I have to give you your applause because what you said was so true. You said, listen, we all have a past. It is all good. I'm looking at who you are now, and I couldn't do it on my own. I thought that was just wonderful. I'm like, this is somebody who deserves to be on national television. Not Big Ed, not Angela. God, those two. Ugh. As you can tell, I've been in the 90-day world for a very long time. Okay. And then, of course, 90 Day Fiance, I believe it's a new season out. I may get into that. And then, of course, there is a new season of 90 Day The Last Resort. I may get into that. So we got more 90 Day coming along with Hard Hustle Houston, which is coming back May 30th. I am so damn excited to get Hard and Hustle Houston back on my channel, okay? Because these housewives of Atlanta pray for my soul, okay? Jesus. Let's move on. I still cannot get over the fact that Kelly Farrell said that hot chili cheese Frito pussy. I feel bad for her daughters. Like, how do you explain that show mama? God. And Giselle, that don't mean, okay, that you out of this thing, because you celebrate a black woman getting a drink thrown in her face, okay? So, no, you listen, no. God, the vulgarity. Before anybody comes from me and say, Brandon, you have vulgarity too. No. See, I got to 1 million views because people actually wanted to see me, because I have range. And I'm not so insulated. See, Giselle and Kelly, they are only known because of Bravo. Besides that, they would be a regular everyday person. They are not that important. Moving on. Now, no boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're not seeing anybody else. So Kim says that she's going to change her status to I'm seeing someone. Hashtag leave me alone. So I thought that was very cute. That should be on some merch, Kim. Okay. So then we're with Gina. Child, this date. This fucking date. So Gino is wearing pheromone spray that, you know, is supposed to attract women. I'm just like, bruh. The fact that you gotta get pheromone spray, I mean, do what works for you, but bruh, like, no. So then this woman named Lexi shows up. And so Lexi really likes hanging out with Gino, getting to know him. She has a quirky sense of humor. This, that, third. Gino is 56. Lexi is 30. Gino is 56. Lexi is 30. Gino is 56. Lexi is 30. And Gino is older than her dad. Yes, Gino is dating somebody illegal, but good damn. I bet you Nally's daughter Bella was like, see, he's dating somebody my age, Mom. You think that's a husband for you? So I know Bella's doing a victory lap, and child, Bella, you have every right to do a victory lap, child. So Bella is Nally's daughter, for those who don't know. So Lexi has a 4-year-old daughter, and you know they're at this winery. And so, you know, Lexi asked, you know, what animal would you be? And Gino said, he would like to be a cheetah. And Lexi is like, I think Gino's more of a platypus, and snorted as she laughed. And also, too, Gino wants to meet the 4-year-old daughter, even though it's the first date. You got to build up to that, brother, okay? But Gino wants to have a child or children. He wants to be a dad. So, you know, I'm always room for people who want to go after, you know, parenthood, because parenthood is a heavy thing, but it can be a blessing for some people. And so it was a fun date. Natalie, please don't take him back. Please. I don't care what he did, okay? Because I'm sure Natalie's going to show up in the tell-all somehow. But, bruh, I mean, just... No. Moving on. So then we're with Liz, right? So Liz and Vila, right? Vila is Pedro's friend. They had a connection on this Dominican Republic trip. And so, you know, Liz is not pursuing anything long-term. It's not a call cards for her. And Vila had a feeling that it could end this way, right? You know, Liz has somebody back home. And Liz is getting very emotional because, you know, she doesn't want to hurt Vila's feelings, but she has no regrets, and Vila has no regrets, and Liz has doubts that this could be something. I will just say this. I don't think Liz tried to hurt Vila at all. I think that this was a girls' trip, and this was really to support Sophie and her journey, and Liz is not married to anybody, right? I'm sure that the guy knew about the trip. And of course, you know, the guy that Liz is dating or was dating, will find out. Tell all, seeing all this, so I know he had to be hurt, but also too, like, after Big Ed, Vila is like prime steak. Liz's boyfriend back in the States is prime steak. Big Ed is like, yeah, this is disrespectful. It's almost like, you know how like McDonald's, you know, it's like at the end of the lunch shift, and it's just like, okay, we gotta get these last Big Macs out. Just give him the Big Mac so that way he will just get out the line. Like, that's him. Like, you gotta give him the scraps because he is scrap. And by the way, he's from my state of Arkansas. That's not how our state of Arkansas is supposed to be. Okay, we got a dumbass governor who should never been governor. Nobody wants her. Okay, her own daughter said, "One day, Mama, you could be pretty." Yeah, if your daughter has to say that to you, you are really ugly as fuck. Moving on. I'm talking about Sarah Trash B. Sanders, but moving on. So then we get to Kim, right? And like I said, Kim talks about putting her children up for adoption. And, you know, Larry is the son and Dara was close adoption, but she, you know, has a pathway to potentially see what it is. Wayne said, don't use baggage, just say history. I thought that was beautiful. Because children are not baggage, they're just a part of who you are. I thought that was beautiful. And that's not a big deal for him, and that Kim is strong and resilient. She's been through a lot. I want Wayne and Kim to be together. Don't you ruin this. This is my relationship until I get one. I was rooting for Clay and Megan, but that broke up. So, she could be Megan Pete Lee at this point. I think we will be actually a great couple together. That's just me, but I'm sure every other man and woman thinks that too. And of course, Brat and Judy are my relationship until I get one as well. You know what I mean? So there it is. But shout out to Wayne. Wayne, you are a solid dude. I love you. Keep showing up on television. Like, yes, and yes. So then we get back to Sophie. Sophie is hurt. They are all wrapping up everything of their trip. And Julia is with Sophie, and Sophie is going to take a pause, but she's going to try dating again. Let me tell you something. You saved yourself hell that you did not have to go through with Pedro. Pedro is never going to find anybody because of who he is, his sister and his mama. It's like he was cursed by Ursula and will always be a poor, unfortunate soul. Okay? All right. Let's continue on. So then we're with Courtney and Philip. So Courtney and Philip are going to their bar. And so, Philip saw Courtney and, was very nervous to talk to her. And, then asked the bartender, when does Courtney come in? Fridays is when she came in. So then, he just kept coming back every Friday until he saw her. And that's how they got together. So it is Philip and Courtney's 3-month anniversary. Okay. Congratulations on the 3-month anniversary. Courtney is allergic to seafood, so she's eating oysters, and that's an aphrodisiac that allows you to get that sexual healing. And so, Philip asked, what else do I know about you? And she said missionary is her favorite sex position. Okay. Did I mention Philip is 66 years old? And so, Philip drinks a 12-pack of soda a day or a week or something like that. And so after 3 months, Courtney gets proposed to, and she is now engaged. She's engaged. I'm just like, how is this wedding going to work with Courtney's dad walking his daughter to somebody that is a peer in the same age group? I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work. Thanksgivings are going to be awkward. So, how's it going? Pretty good. I had to get a doctor's appointment. I had to get a doctor's appointment too. Like, how is that going to work, Courtney? But after what Colt did, child, you deserve love. Congratulations to you, child. My God. Like I said, I love me some Jill Scott. So me and Jill could definitely do something. Okay, she's 50, but she looks 30. Moving on. So then we're with Vanja, right? I told you we're jumping back and forth, right? So we're with Vanja now. So like I said, Tony wanted Vanja to move in with him, right? But then Tony changed his mind and wants to buy a house together. Now, like I said, you're asking for wife benefits, but you ain't giving husband energy. You're asking for wife benefits, but you're not giving the husband energy. You asking for wife benefits, but you ain't giving husband energy, right? So my God. So they're liking the home. The bathroom is beautiful. All the rooms are bright and airy and this, that, and third. And then they have, a balcony that they can walk on the beach. And, Vanja wants to be committed, but Tony's not ready to be engaged. And Vanja says she's going to have to move on. I think this should have never been a relationship. I really believe that. I think that Vanja has not had security, so she fights for it because she never had it. That's a very dangerous place to be mentally, right? And with Tony, you flip flop so much, bro. I mean, my God, I don't get your existence. I mean, the sand is more consistent than who you are as an individual, and sand is supposed to be grainy and wobbly and all over the place, right? So then we're back with Kim. This is the final scene, y'all. So Kim had a panic moment, right? This morning, but also too, Wayne texted #girlfriend Kim. So I'm like, okay, Wayne, I see you, boss man. Yes, indeed. So, Wayne doesn't feel any different about, what happened last night. And he, was very happy and proud that Kim could trust him. And he felt like that he should have cuddled her rather, or held her hand. And but that doesn't mean he wasn't listening. He was just being intently, present, which I appreciate that. And, they were catching up on time and this, that stuff. And Wayne said, I'm going to miss her little touches. I'm going to miss her kisses. I'm just like, this is what I want. Yes, yes, yes. I need the Book of Kim to be a thing. And Teray's Teray's journey. It was going to be the Book of Teray, but Teray's journey. I need him and that beautiful BBW queen to be together, okay? I don't know what's going on with Teray and her, but I need y'all to get together. Get the fuck together. Get together. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. That's just an aside. Yeah, I watched the previous season of The Single Life to understand what I'm saying. But moving on. Jamal has more respect for his mom after being open about the secret and everything. And Jamal really likes Wayne. Like, I can tell that Jamal is at peace with this. Like, yes, 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 and yes. So then, y'all, we get to the tell-all. I'm so excited. Now, tell-alls are usually 2 parts or 3 parts. I hope it's 3 parts because there's so much to go over. And I need the fans to be a part of the motherfucking tell-all. Damn. So Chino says he has a reason to be angry. At who? At who? At who? Who, Gino? Who do you have a reason to be angry at? Because you're not going to be angry at Bella, which is Nally's daughter, because she had a right to feel the way that she felt. And you definitely ain't going to be mad at Nally, so I can't wait to see who you're going to be feeling that energy for. But it's probably going to be Jasmine. But anyway. And then Courtney says, I showed how you were a lying hoe. No lies told with Courtney. Courtney has every right to say those exact words. Liz said that ruined the whole fucking trip. I'm assuming that's when, Sophie and Liz got into their disagreement, right? Kim is crying. We don't know why Kim is crying. Liz is engaged. By the way, Ross Matthews is hosting, very excited, and I love how the preview starts off. He's like, I'm usually staying at the house with y'all. And I'm like, that's what we like. And Ross says, why is that left hand so heavy? I'm like, Ross Matthews has clocked into work. And so Liz is engaged. We don't know the who, but could be Villa, could be her boyfriend. We know it's not Big Ed. Okay? We know it's not Big Ed. So then, Jasmine, the Latina that was born out of the fire of hell comes in with a shaved head. There's some women that can rock a shaved head. Jasmine is not one of them. Moving on. So then Lexi is there, and Jasmine is telling Lexi to run. Child, you attack Nally. You can't say shit, heifer. And heifer means a cow before y'all get on to me. Moving on. So then we have Sophie and Pedro. And Pedro says, I believe she's the love of my life. Motherfucker. She's the love of your life, but yet you had dignity and ignored her. But she's the love of your life. Okay, I cannot. I cannot. And then Nicole, the one who's got half a breast implant to look like a woman, in the words of Alice the Butler from The Nanny, we're still waiting for the DNA results on, Nicole, but that's neither here nor there. So Nicole is interrupting this and that. She's a waste of space. Why did y'all have her on? Moving on. So then Courtney and Phil broke up. You need at least a year and a half to 2 years to really see if it could be some before you propose to somebody. That's just my personal rule. And was she talking to Colt? So apparently Colt and Courtney are back on. What the fuck? Moving on. There's Tony, Vanja, and Sanala. Sanala is like, I can't do this. And Vanja is like, I need you to love him because I love him too. Vanja, no. I'm with your cousin Sanala on this. And then Colt versus Jamal, right? And Kim's in the middle. And Colt is trying to tell Jamal what is up, but I'm on Jamal's side. Colt, you can't say shit, motherfucker. After everything you done this season, you should lay there, roll over, and take it. The words of Maurice Scott, who said that to his wife Kimmy when she was going through cancer. Child, that is the fucking damn season finale of 90 Day Fiance season 5, episode 14. After show review shows. Child, I cover everything. Shit. Oh, God. I hope it was worth it. And believe me, we are going to talk about those 2 opportunities tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And believe me, if you are, I'm just looking at my phone to see if anything is popped in. Okay. If you are a content creator, a influencer, an independent artist, someone trying to be a somebody, or anything good at all, be here from the top of the show. We have given away many opportunities to people, but these 2 things here, these could be launching pads for bigger things, and I'm not playing with y'all. It took all of that time. Okay, I went from 6 p.m., 6 to 7, 7 to 8 to 9. It's 3 hours to do both of these opportunities. So we will talk about that tomorrow night. So with that being said, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more Bernie's Virtual Tour live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
And never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Play lonely's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. So clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spot where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul, where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much, I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. We are live on tour. Just got done talking about 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life, Season 5, Episode 14. It was the season finale. Next week part one of the tell-all. And child, I hope it's an hour and 30 minutes. There's a lot to talk about. And of course, you know, we will be here covering it all live for you, everybody. That's right. On next Tuesday, of course. So tomorrow is Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So tomorrow is Wednesday, child. Days run together. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, be here from the top of the show because I got not one, but two opportunities. And believe me, you're going to want to be here for both of those opportunities. And then at 8:30, I got a theme park live for y'all. I think I might have cracked the code on something. And Phil and Florentin may have been right about something. Maybe. We'll get to all that tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. respectively. So be here for both of those shows. And of course, as you guys know, excuse me, on Thursdays, I'm usually off unless there is something happening in the culture that needs to be talked about, or if there's something that I want to talk about. Also, too, it's been a minute since we did a house tour or a jumper crawl, so I definitely will be doing that. Child, it's just been so much with destinations. I mean, my God, you just look at the channel and be like, good damn, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but yet some people are just wanting to say one-dimensional, insulated, one-trick ponies. But hey, listen, that's neither here nor there. Everybody got to make a check the best way they can. But with that being said, and then Friday will be two all-new shows for you at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m., everybody. So, yes, indeed. With that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, I'll probably end it here around probably an hour and 5 minutes. So we'll give ourselves some time to chillax here. Yes, indeed. I hope that your Tuesday went well. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, my God. Hey, four people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with you. Did you watch 90 Day Fiance, the single life this season? What are your thoughts on it? Because, child, it was definitely a season to be had for sure. I think this was probably one of the best seasons yet. You know what I mean? For 90 Day Fiance, period. So yeah, it was definitely something. So, like I said, I know Ross Matthews laid it down, so I cannot wait to see his line of questioning. Man, this is going to be so damn good. I cannot wait. Like I said, I cannot wait. Yes, indeed. So we are almost there, y'all, to 1 hour and 5 minutes. And we'll probably close it out here. But like I said, I hope that everybody had a very good Tuesday today. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed my after show review show of the season. It's been so much fun to review this season. I mean, from the first episode all the way up to now, like, it was a roller coaster. Like, there was no episode that really disappointed for me. Everybody brought it. Some people could have stayed in the background a lot more than others, but seriously, some really, really good reality television. Like I said, I wish the Oprah Winfrey Network would just get behind Ready to Love and just make that the Ready to Love Network. But oh no, they had to renew a broken, tired, and decrepit show for a 30-episode order. Jesus Christ. Good damn, like, do y'all not know who the hell y'all are? Oprah Winfrey Network. Good damn, recognize your weight. Good Lord Jesus. Not to mention the executive producer of the show said he's not even having fun producing reality TV anymore. Well, that should tell you that y'all should not have renewed that show. But, child, y'all do what y'all do. Anyway, I'll be watching Horror Hustle Houston that never ever met. So I'm weighing on that. Ready to Love, of course, weighing on that too. Nelly and Ashanti, we belong together. We'll be coming out later this fall. Like I said, we got more content coming. Okay, so just Jesus. But anyway, into it. Let me get the daily motivator up for you all, and then we will head on out of here. Another great after show review show. Like I said, we still got Housewives, y'all. So just pray for me. We're on episode 6. Good Lord. I pray that the season is ending very soon. Like, I can take about 13 episodes. I don't want 15 or 20. I can't take that shit. All right. Let's get to the daily motivator. All right, y'all. Here we go. All right. Passion costs me too much to bestow it on every trifle. Thomas Adams. So basically, passion costs me too much to spend on every little thing that doesn't matter. Very well said, sir. All right, y'all. It's time for the daily motivator. Sorry, y'all. Read that again right there. Passion costs me too much to bestow it on every little trifle. Basically, passion costs me too much to spend on things that don't matter. Very well said, good sir. Let's get into some things right here. It's time for the daily motivator. Here we go. It's time for the daily motivator for Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. Someday trap. Someday is not good enough. Today is the day that matters. The only day when you can do what you must do. As ideal as some future situation might seem, there's a big problem. It's not currently available to you. What actually is available, rather, is right now. If you're serious about making progress, this is the time to work on it. Amen to that. Whatever you put off for someday doesn't get done. Dreaming and planning are good at identifying what you seek to do, yet they don't make it happen. That's your job. And today is your time before the sun goes down. You have the opportunity to demonstrate your commitment and to make it count for something. Pull your attentions out of the someday trap and begin to act on them today. Ralph Wilson. I do not read these before the show. This relates to the 2 opportunities I did. So the first thing, right? I've been saying a lot more, your gift will make room for you, right? And faith without hard work is dead. I remember my mom saying to me, it's not that you're not going to make it on television, Brian. It's just you're going in a different direction. And we tense up at a different direction sometimes. But could a different direction actually be a blessing for you? Think about all the times that you put off that thing. That could have been the thing. Think about all the times you put off that thing. That could have been the thing. Think about all the times that you put off that thing. That could have been the thing, right? The blessing is, as long as you are still above ground to make change on the ground, that something could be everything today, right? So that's the first thing I want to tell you. The second thing I want to tell you is this. Dreaming and planning are good at identifying what you seek to do, yet they don't make it happen. Dreaming and planning are good at identifying what you seek to do, but yet they don't make it happen. Dreaming and planning are good at identifying or defying what you seek to do, yet they what you seek to do, yet they don't make it happen. Let me tell you something. When I tell y'all the hardest work is the work that no one ever sees, I don't say everything I'm doing behind the scenes, because not everything is something that everybody needs to know. But I can tell you this much, though. When you are on your purpose, you will always be blessed back with your purpose. When you are on purpose, you will always be blessed back with your purpose. When you are on purpose, you will always be blessed back with your purpose, right? That's the second thing I want to tell you. And finally, before the sun goes down, you have the opportunity to demonstrate your commitment and to make it count for something. You have the opportunity to demonstrate your commitment and to make it count for something. You have the opportunity to demonstrate your commitment and to make it count for something. I want to focus on the make it count for something. You know how I always say, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you do respond to me, it must be true about fifth quarter or half of it to some damn degree. Gotta be true. I think we tend to forget in life, including myself, that what you've done has made you go further, and you're farther than when you started. You're further when you started. You're further now when you started. If you really want to have a good analogy, think about, I think this is the content creator name of Sky Reviews, when the logo does this, rev up your engines. You know why there's a scale from 0 to 100? Because there's different notches, right? Different notches. There's the 20, there's the 40, there's the 60, there's the 80, there's the 100, right? That 100, never supposed to go there. You just know it's there. But that 20, 40, 60, it's that sweet spot, right? But the only way you will ever get to that spot is if you put your foot on the gas. Just because you don't use the 100 doesn't mean that that 100 does not matter. But if you never know what you have, you never know what you can utilize. Amen, somebody? Now, that does not mean you go out into your car and you put your foot on the gas and you go 100 miles per hour. Don't do that. That is stupid. That is dumb. That is asinine, acid 10, acid 11, acid 12, and acid 13. All right? So with that being said, everybody, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you're doing. Do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one of us and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing? Call yourself is nothing. It's nothing chosen, rather. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, rise to be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or you are recognizing that the work that you've done and that you are doing, that you will continue to do, it just needs the right platforms for you to rise up. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it. Let's do it before you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I make sure I always remember, receive love, you gotta give it, receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you come, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one's as proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, this is the thing about reality TV, right? Reality TV is a mirror to showcase to you what could potentially be happening, right? And a lot of times we say, thank God that ain't me. But you know what's amazing about reality TV too? Just because a storyline is delayed doesn't mean it's denied. Same thing with you. Whatever you're going after in life, it may be on a delay, but that doesn't mean it's denied. And sometimes the best blessings have the longest delays because they're going through that 1,000,000-point inspection. Because when a blessing comes from God, it comes all the way whole. When a curse comes from the devil, it looks good, but it is very broken. Clock that T. Clock that T. Clock the T. But don't say you're here for hot tea, but yet cry like a bitch or a Mitch when the heat is too much for you and you can't handle the burns. Ugh. Yeah. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on our way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, Immense creativity and innovation combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.